How you can maximize the RPM if you are going to create a new YouTube Shorts channel? That is the question that you need to be asking if you want to maximize your gains, your money, your revenue in YouTube Shorts, because the RPM actually determines how much you can make off YouTube Shorts from your channel. But there are very specific rules while trying to pick the RPM. Many people are going to come up with saying that it is automatically determined by YouTube. You cannot do something to change it. But actually, there are rules that we can follow to come up with a better RPM while starting out a new YouTube Shorts channel. But before that, what is an RPM? RPM is the amount of money that YouTube pays the creators per 1K views, which is referred as revenue per mile. So if you are getting, for example, 10 cent RPM, you're going to be making like $100 from a million views. So 10 cent is actually the base for YouTube Shorts. Speaking of now in March 2025, but we are expecting it to increase as long as YouTube Shorts become more popular and more advertisers are willing to pay money to YouTube to make their to put their ads on YouTube. So 10 cent is like the base if you have got like a distributed audience from, let's say, a bit from US, a bit from India, a bit from Philippines, whatever it is, it is distributed. It's not US focused because, as you can guess, US is the one that brings most money, the highest RPM in YouTube Shorts. So that is gonna be our first point actually, maximizing the US audience. Because if we can do that, it will bring us a higher RPM. And with higher RPM, what do we even mean? We said that 10 cent, $0.1 is like the base for us, but what can be the maximum amount of RPM? Speaking of experience, the highest RPMs we have seen with the channel, with our channels, was actually between 25 cent to 30 cent. Beyond 30 cent, we haven't seen it, at least in a larger scale, like with millions of views. But let's put it in this way, that you can actually achieve an RPM around 20 cent if you can have a right audience and maximize and follow the rules that I'm gonna give to you. So yeah, the first rule that we need to be following is maximizing the US audience. And how we're gonna do that? As you can see in my screen, like there are some NBA channels right now, and this is not coincidence. I specifically opened this because as you can guess, NBA is something popular in US. It is popular worldwide, but it is essentially in a US thing. So if you are going to create a channel around NBA, it is more likely to have a higher US audience compared to any random channel that you're gonna come up with. So what I mean is actually, if you are gonna pick something that is US based, US related supports and interests, something that comes from US, originates from US, your chance is gonna be higher to a, have a US based audience, I mean. So this is something that you can do. So keep this in your mind while you are trying to pick a niche. This is the first one. The second one will be actually trying to maximize the age. So because if your audience is in a age group, let's say between 40 to 65, it's more likely to for YouTube that they are gonna pay money for the product that is advertised. So because of that, actually advertisers favor this kind of audience, so they are willing to give you more money for that. Because if your audience is from children, let's say that 10-year, 15-year-old kids, because you are making content, let's say that's something like cartoon or something. I mean, children cannot buy products, right? So the advertisers obviously tend to pay less money to you for that audience. So because of that, you need to be maximizing the age group of your audience. Middle age group and elder age, these are the perfect ones for you. So while trying to pick a niche, try to question what kind of things that can interest those people. So, for example, if you are gonna, let's say, choose something more realistic, like a documentary channel or something about science or about history, obviously you're gonna get more mature people in in your audience compared to something like bullshit edits on Minecraft or on Roblox, So this is obvious. I mean, this is like a practical thinking method to come up with an elderly audience. So this is another thing. And these are actually the most important ones, but there is an extra which will be the music deal. It is actually not directly related to the YouTube Shorts revenue in terms of AdSense, because AdSense is the primary resource of revenue while we're talking about YouTube Shorts. But there's this new thing that has been in the market for a while right now, which are music deals. So essentially, you put a music to your YouTube Shorts as a background music, and in addition to that sense, you are getting paid you're getting paid for music royalties. So that maximizes your RPM actually, while you are having, for example, 20 cent RPM, you also have got another 20 cent on the music deal part, let's say. So this is awesome. This is a great opportunity for short creators to maximize their earnings. But there are a lot of scams going on in that site, because music companies, most of them, are not revealing you, are not sharing with you the real numbers that you are getting from that music deal. The real numbers are much more higher. They are showing you that you're making 10 cent RPM on the music deal side, but it's actually, let's say, 30, 40 cent. So because of that, it's a bit tricky in that side. I would say choose your music deal company wise, but if you ask me, do not even try to choose one right now, because as I said, most of them are liars. We are going to be trying to come up with a solution for that in future. Hopefully we can help you about that, but for now you can try with some channels you can try to have a music deal with some companies. Generally they reach out to you, but sometimes they accept if you're reaching out to them. You can try, but the RPM that you're gonna see in your dashboard, it is not probably true. Just keep that in your mind. So that is an extra, but yeah, from the essence side, we said that the first thing is gonna be maximizing the US audience, and the second one is gonna be focusing on the older age group people. So these are the two ones that you should be considering. And if you can do this, you're gonna have the maximized RPM, and also you will have the most amount of money from your channel, because you shouldn't be always maximizing views. Sometimes if you can have even a, let's say, smaller audience, but with a better RPM, you can have a better revenue actually. So keep that in mind while picking a niche and trying to focus on a specific field. So yeah, that's it for now. It was a quick video about how we can maximize the revenue and RPM in YouTube Shorts. So in the next videos, I'm gonna be talking about that music deal in detail, by the way. But for now, that's all. See you in the next one.